at all kind of positions, and we knew that. We expected that playing a physical team like Alabama, but after Wayne would get over there on the side, he'd be ready to go back in.
Obviously, this game didn't end up the way you guys wanted tonight, but what can you say about the way Deshaun Watson performed?
Well, I mean, Deshaun performed like he has all year long. He's one of the best players in the country. He's proved that all year, and he proved that tonight versus one of the best defenses in the country. And Deshaun's just one of those special players, and he battled tonight. He took some hits, and a very physical game, and he's a competitor. He's got a big heart, and I'm proud to see the way that he finished the game, going down there and driving the team down for a score, and at least give us an opportunity for an onside kick, and never quit.
You've got a couple of guys, Gallman, Leggett, really that have choices to make. What advice would you give those guys?
Well, I mean, I think because of the caliber of guys that we're recruiting here, that's something that's going to come up every year. And I know those guys have talked with the coaches and kind of had personal conversations, and they'll all make the best decisions for themselves. And they have plenty of counsel if they need it or ask from any of the coaches. And so the few other guys may have some decisions to make, but I'm sure they'll make the best ones for them.
So we sent them off the right way, and I think that's when we'll be able to put in perspective what we've been able to accomplish. Thanks, Coach.
Tony, what does it say about your team that you have 40-some-odd freshmen and you made it all the way to the national championship and made a really good game of it?
It's just a testament to recruiting. We've been able to recruit and just strength and conditioning, just a total program, having those guys coming in and being ready to play. But this is a great learning opportunity for them. Obviously they experienced a lot of success, but then they also came up to shorten this opportunity, and so it's an opportunity to grow and give them the motivation to go back to work. And then it further validates what we tell them, that it comes down to a few plays. You want to be a championship team, you got to make the championship plays, and hats off to Alabama. They made the championship plays, in crunch time, and we came up a little bit short.
How surprising was it for you guys when they did the onside kick?
Obviously, he made a call.
Yeah.
Hats off to Coach Saban. He made the right call at the right time, and they executed it perfectly. I wasn't down on the field, so I couldn't tell how the momentum turned. But obviously, you get frustrated, as a coach, because you don't want to get caught in that situation. But then the next thing is, hey boys, a lot of time left. Move on to the next play. Because even with the opportunity to get the kick, they got the onside kick. You still got an opportunity to stop it. So you got to focus on stopping them. And then when we didn't, we got the ball. We got to go score. So you don't really have time to feel a certain kind of way, other than hey, it's on for the next play.
I'm sure you've been in that situation yourself many times as a coach. How hard is the decision do you think that was, especially in the national championship?
That's a big time call. And Coach Sweeney made the same call versus South Carolina 2 years ago. At our place. And unfortunately, they threw up a fair catch signal, so they were given the opportunity to catch it. Our guy was trying to scramble to get the ball. I don't know if he gave a fair catch signal or not, so we didn't have an opportunity to catch it.
What can you say about the way Deshaun Watson performed tonight?
It's the same way he's performed all year. He's a warrior. He loves to compete. I think he performs. The bigger the stage, the harder he fights, the more competitive that he gets, and he's just, he's the reason that we're here. He's the leader of our offense along with the offensive line, and he competed, and he wasn't going to be denied. And unfortunately, the scoreboard says that we came up short. But very proud of how everybody competed. He was the leader out there, and I think they followed his lead, and that's why we were there in the end. Just came up short.